Hello again, Aquarius. It's April 2015. I'm Dadhichi, Toth from astrological.com.au. Thank you for joining me. And the most important thing here this month is, I think, the movement of Mars into your fourth sector. That has to do with your domestic circumstance. Mars is not particularly a friendly planet for you. Therefore, this can bring in a lot of turbulence, a lot of upheaval, and indeed problems that maybe not of your making. And as I've said many times, for the most part we're not in real control of anything that happens, and life generally is having to deal with the reactions that we have to what it throws up. And this month it may be thrown up from people within your family, relatives, mother, siblings, that sort of thing. We also see the full moon on the 4th, which is in the 6th house. That can actually shine a light on some of the health problems that you've been undergoing. And actually, for Aquarius, the 6th house of health is ruled by Cancer, which is very emotional, very sensitive. And I have found many Aquarians, don't tell my sister, I hope she's not watching this, but they can be very overreactive. You see, again, that preemptive strike. Before you let the person finish, you're already formulating that they're attacking you. So that's the sort of thing that could present a problem for you in the home. The 4th is an important date for the full moon taking place in that 6th house, and I guess is a signal to you to just pay attention to the emotions. I'm just wondering whether my cameraman here is an Aquarius. Am I right? I'm right. There you go. I could tell. See, you've got to read people. I didn't know. He's a new cameraman here. So as I'm saying that, I better be careful what I say. He might shut this off. Censored. I think you get my point. The other important feature of the moon this month is the new moon that's going to take place in the 9th house of your horoscope. The new moon shows us, and I can talk to the cameraman here as if I'm talking to you, right? Perhaps a plan to shift where you live, because we see the Mars in the 4th house, an idea that you could live in a better arrangement or a better situation that you've been in. Possibly to that Mars that I've said that brings in upheaval. That could be the seed or the momentum you need to push you out of the comfort zone that you're in. So if something like that happens, it's often the case that, we become apathetic, a little bit lazy. Oh, well, it's not all that comfortable, I'll just stay here. But when something, bam, hits you, it forces you out of the comfort zone, and then that's good, because then you've got to move, you've got to make the changes that are required of you in life. And life is about change, because that's the only constant thing, right? So that happens on the 19th, and that is going to, as a consequence, not immediately on that date, but, over the coming weeks, going to be an important precursor to some of the changes that I see happening to you. Now, just running through quickly some of the other transits that I see there. Mars will stay there in that 4th house for some time, but the other important transits we see, Venus moving to the 5th house. That's a very, very pleasurable one, and that is associated, to my way of thinking, with music and all sorts of musical creativity, dancing, theatre, films. For some of you women out there, this can indicate a makeover. New colours for the hair, new colours for your face, that sort of thing. Mercury then moves to the 4th house on the 15th, and these are two aspects that happen simultaneously that I think can help you through that sort of turbulent Mars aspect that I just mentioned. I've been saying to some of the other star signs this month, Mercury seems to be dominant. Month by month, I'll have a sense that one planet is more dominant than others. And for you right now, Mercury moving through that 4th house is going to perhaps smooth things over and give you the opportunity to communicate your way out of what I call deep BS. Oh, I better be careful. I'm definitely going to get censored today. Sun moves to the 4th house on the 20th, again bringing with it all these real estate issues that I'm talking about. So I think change is in the air for those of you born under the sign of the water bearer. Some of the final aspects of the month I think are important. Mars in the trine aspect to Pluto, that's in the 12th house. This could have to do with travels or journeys, maybe a reconnaissance mission to look at a place where you might want to live, or some place where you might want to build a holiday home, for those of you that have the resources to do that. And then that's followed by the Mercury conjunction of Mars in that 4th house. That's a hot spot, because that could show on the 23rd or leading up to that a very, very big argument or some misunderstanding. But on the 29th, and so maybe you need to wait a little while, Venus is in a lovely trine aspect to the Sun on April 29th, bringing with it an opportunity to, I suppose, negotiate in a diplomatic fashion any of those problems that I've talked about throughout this month. I hope you'll be here again next month. I will be. And you can join me at astrology.com.au, my website. I'm the founder and the CEO of that company. It started around 14 years ago now. We've slowly built up an audience of around 2 million people a month, and I hope you're going to continue to be one of them. See you here next month. Take care. Good luck. Bye-bye.